Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video, hopefully the sound is working good. If it's not, that's my bad. We're recording actually pretty late here today. I think it's like 9 o'clock right now. I'm here with my cat right now. Yeah, it's 9:30 right now, so recording this a little bit later. Hopefully this video isn't out too late, but probably is. But today, what we're going to be discussing is the Limousine Skateboard Nike SB Dunk Low, which keep in mind, this collaboration is going to be dropping on September 6th. If I have the date right, we'll confirm it all in a second, so just stay tuned. And these are coming up. It's the next Nike SB collab, dropping in September. They look pretty decent. They got a bit of hype. I think they might end up flipping a little bit in some sizes. So we'll get into all those details right there, and I hope you guys will enjoy. Again, if you guys do want more content like this, feel free to subscribe and like down below. The normal goal that we always shoot for is 300 likes. If we do that, that'd be great. If not, no worries. And again, make sure y'all check out any of the other stuff down below. My Whatnot Lives, my Instagrams, those are down below in the pinned comments. Make sure you guys check that out. And shout out everyone who tuned in today on the Whatnot Live. That's actually why I'm recording this so late. It's because we had to do all the work to prep for the Whatnot Live today. Man, it was crazy. But shout out everyone who copped some kicks, or we were doing like some Nike masks like these. We were doing these starting at $1. You know what I mean? It's like stuff like this. You know what I mean? If you're into any of that, again, make sure y'all check that out down below in the pinned comment. Don't miss out. And I hope you guys will enjoy. See y'all there in the next stream. Shout out everyone who's tuned in and been showing love. We gave away some free dunks, 2 free masks, a bunch of other stuff as well. So again, love you guys. Thank y'all for your constant support, and let's just keep it going. Again, everything else is down below, and let's start discussing this SB Dunk Low coming soon. All right, so as you guys can see, we do have the screen recording up and taking a look again at the Limousine Skateboards Nike SB Dunk Low. Keep in mind, again, these are dropping September 6th. That is the confirmed date, I believe. We'll take another look at that. Let's see, when are these dropping? Yep, September 6th, 2025. It's actually a little promo video I want to show y'all in a sec, but actually just taking a look at how these look. You guys can see they're based off of football. At first, for some reason, I thought they were based off of basketball, but as you just, we got more of a look into it and saw like the promo video, things like that, you can tell it's a football, right? But taking a look at these, as you guys can see by the heel right there, it says Limo, and then Nike, of course, Limo, an abbreviation for Limousine Skateboards, so that's pretty cool. And you also have their logo right there back by the heel. You guys might be able to see that a little bit in that photo here. Let's just go, also some unique insoles. Actually, probably my favorite part about this sneaker is the insoles. I think if they had made some blue SBs or something blue to go along with the insoles for this SB Dunk Low, it would have been really, really nice. Like these would have done a little bit better. But there's a reason I'm saying they're not going to do super great. Again, I'm not saying it's a bad pair. I'm just saying there probably is going to be a super strong resale market for it. I'll kind of show y'all why. But again, aside from, again, the unique insoles, their logo there and everything we got there looks pretty nice. You guys can also see these do glow in the dark, and there's their logo right there by the heel glowing in the dark as well with the swoosh. So I actually think these look really nice. We saw something very similar here recently with the Nigel Sylvester Jordan 1 Low, where they had a very similar thing where the swoosh was kind of like glowing in the dark on the outside, right? Or when you put some flash in it, right, it kind of shines. So I thought that was pretty cool, right? You have a similar detail there. So yeah, these are nice. They'll end up doing pretty decent. I'm not saying it's a shoe that's going to brick, right? You can see, look, there's a lot of details. They're dropping September 4th, it seems like, at skate shops, so keep that in mind. They're dropping September 4th skate shops. September 6th is probably going to be the sneaker state, I would assume, or maybe, yeah, you can see, look, 135 September 4th. So again, look at these, man. I like these, man. These look really, really good. Like, again, I'm not like a massive fan, but you can tell it's a football, of course, when you look right here on the tongue tag especially. Like, that's 100% based off of football right there. That literally looks like the stitching, you know what I mean, when you, like, grab the ball and you're, like, about to throw it. You know what I mean? So that I thought that was pretty cool. These look nice, and actually, like, with the extra laces, the green ones, the bright green ones right there, and the white ones, not bad. I think these actually could look good with those green or white laces. I think the white laces would probably look best because, well, that's actually what is already on the SB Dunk Low. So again, a nice pair. I like what we got with these in terms of their in-hand look, and yeah, I definitely would not sleep in these. So keep in mind, September 5th, skate shop. Well, skate shops are September 4th. That's when they're going to start releasing there, maybe even a bit earlier. So just keep that in mind. September 6th will most likely be the sneakers drop date. And let's actually take a look at these on feet. Actually, as y'all can see, they don't look bad. They don't look bad. I actually think this would be a nice pair to have for the collection. The reason I think they'd be nice is because I know it's like a leather material, right? So it wouldn't be one that, you know what I mean, would like a suede material where you have to keep it like super nice over time in order for it to, kind of like hold up together and look good years later. You know what I mean? You got to take care of suede SB Dunk Lows. But with something like this, you know what I mean, you can kind of beat it up. You don't have to worry about it as much because they're leather, So it's just like, I feel like this is something that people may like for that reason. That's something we also have to keep in mind. And here's the promo video. I also want to show you guys this. Let me scroll back up. Here's the promo video for this SB Dunk Low. Again, as you guys can see, take a look at what they did right here. I thought this is pretty cool, little promo video that they did. You guys can see it actually ends up forming their logo. You guys will see that in a sec. So again, on a football field for the Limousine Skateboards SB, the football SBs is what they're called. So we can just call them the football SBs. That's a nickname. And there's their logo. So you have a marching band right there forming their logo. I thought that was pretty cool. You always, you kind of see this at some college football games, right? Sometimes I'm sure you guys are familiar with this. You know what I mean? Where they'll, do a certain formation or something. you know, and it'll be based off like, you know, the team's logo or something like that. You know what I mean? So they kind of did a similar thing right there with the Limousine Skateboards SBs. I thought that was really, really cool. And that's something that we should not be sleeping on right there. So make sure you guys are getting ready for these September 6th. That is, again, most likely the sneakers drop date. We will probably see it a little bit earlier at skate shops, so just check your local NikeSB.com/shops and then type in your zip code. It'll let you know if you got a skate shop near you. If not, just stay tuned for the sneakers drop, because I think that's already loaded, so just get ready for that. Yeah, look, it's already loaded. I actually had to notify it here. Let me notify myself of the cave stones too. I don't want to miss these. But yeah, these, man. Hey, September 6th, 10 a.m. And it's not via withdrawal. Look at that, not via withdrawal. So you actually have a decent chance to cop these. Now, after retail and tax, it will be a little bit closer to 150, and they'll actually show you all the resale prices right now. It's actually where they're floating around at for some sizes. So in terms of these flipping, I don't think it's going to be a super strong flip, but I think it depends. You know what I mean? If you get them early enough, you sell them at the right place, you can definitely make some money on these. So let's just get into it. As you guys can see, the current resale prices, you can see the asks, right? The asks on this pair between a range of about $192 $200, but you look at where they're actually selling. Take a look at all the recent sales. Look, 150, 179. Again, good sales volume. Shows you this SB Dunk Low is popular. Look at the early sales right there. Again, this SB Dunk Low will probably end up doing all right, at least. Probably like 150 to 180 would be my prediction in terms of where these will end up reselling. The bigger sizes for more, 11 plus. They never make as much as the big sizes in SB Dunk Low. So make sure, I'd actually do 10.5 plus, because 10.5 is a very, very popular size and tends to be one of the ones that flips for the most in SB Dunk Low. So don't sleep on that right there. But you guys can see, look, a size 12, banger size right there, sold for 150. Again, when you start seeing the sales like that, and that's not the only one, look, you scroll down, look, 10, 151, 11, 145. Look, 11.5, 160. You're starting to see these more often when you go to right earlier in it. Look, you don't see those at all. Look, 11, 400. You don't see those at all, right, a couple weeks ago. But now you're starting to see many more sales at 150, 160, 145. I think that's where the market is going to be heading for the sneaker, just because, well, that's where they're starting to sell. Even though we do have sales that are a bit higher, right? Like, there are some people that are willing to go out the way and pay a bit more for this SB Dunk Low, right? Because maybe they don't know the release is on the way, or they just, again, don't care. That's, hey, totally fine. Whatever you want to do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I think about this SB Dunk Low. I definitely think the market's going to be heading down just because it has to. I mean, we are getting more and more sales at lower prices. What does that mean? The price is dropping. So I think we're just going to, be patient with these. That's my personal opinion. With the Limousine Skateboards SB, I'm waiting. I'm just going to try and get them for retail, and that'll really be it. I'll go for some big sizes. I'll go for some small sizes. And, that's really going to be my plan. I already ended the screen recording for that SB Dunk Low. My bad if I did that a bit early. Here's a couple more pictures of them, you know what I mean, here. Again, you can see how nice these are. It's a really, really good personal pair. But in terms of these being a flip, the market is heading down. So I just think naturally the prices are going to be having to drop with it. So even with more pairs being on the way. But again, with more pairs are dropping of a sneaker, that means more pairs are on the market, which tends to, drop the price of a shoe. So that's another reason for these to drop in price. But still a good pair. I want to mention that first thing. So that's really everything we need to say about the Limousine Skateboards and Nike SB Dunk Low. Make sure you guys are ready for this release. Excuse me, I cannot speak. September 4th at skate shops, most likely, maybe a bit earlier. Just make sure you're checking their local, their Instagram, website, wherever they post their info. Check there. And then for sneakers, September 6th, you actually can see it's already loaded, available 10 a.m. Eastern time. So again, if you don't got a skate shop near you, just make sure you're ready for sneakers, because that shouldn't be impossible to get there, depending on what size you are. If you're like a 11.5, 12, 13, you know what I mean? Like, that's where I'm going to be like, hey, brother, might not be as easy to get these for retail still, even if they get cheaper. Just, those are just sizes that always have buyers for them. That just, you know what I mean? No matter what shoe, it just, yeah, the big size guys need, you know what I mean? They need heat for their collection. And you know what I mean? Usually it's harder to get or very, very pricey. So yeah, they're going to go for things like this, you know what I mean? That are still really, really nice, but usually a bit easier to grab in the big sizes. But we'll see. I mean, it's still an SB Dunk Low collaboration, probably not going to be super easy to grab. We'll see though. Again, the prices are looking good right now for my personal buyer. So if y'all want more content like this, that's really everything we need to say. Just feel free to subscribe and like down below. Do not forget, excuse me, I cannot speak. The normal goal we always shoot for on this video is 300 likes. If we could do that, that'd be great. If not, no worries. And just let me know how y'all are doing today, man. I hope y'all are enjoying your Labor Day weekend. That's the first thing I just want to say. I hope y'all are having a chill week, enjoying it. I'm spending some time with my cat right here. Most of my family's actually out of town right now, so I'm just taking some chill time to myself, or getting some work done, getting some stuff sold. And yeah, I mean, that's really been the goal recently. So thank you to everyone who's been tuning in with me recently on Whatnot. Shout out to everyone who's been following the IG, anything like that. We got more content coming to my IG soon. I know I've been kind of slacking with the content there, but we've been staying consistent here and Whatnot, and getting the orders out. So that's really what's most important to me. And yeah, I just appreciate you guys for tagging along for the ride. You know what I mean? And if you ever want to come shop. But if not, hey, all good. Appreciate you being here. We're going to do a little giveaway soon to get closer to 100K. Shout out to everyone who's been showing support, man. We're going to get to 100K 100%. We'll do a little giveaway once we once we get past, like, I think we're already maybe about 91K, but if we aren't, once we get by that point, I'll do a giveaway. We'll do like an SB Jordan 4 thing, something like that. Just to, get some hype towards it. So, yeah, that's it, guys. I'm T. Thank you all. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Hopefully, I will see you all tomorrow. And if there's anything I'm forgetting about, just let me know. I will see you all tomorrow in the next one, though. And hopefully, I will catch you guys then. Peace.